is a no elastic scrunchie. No one asked for this tutorial, but I'm delivering anyway because I like making tutorials. But we're going to be making these no elastic scrunchies, and you probably saw me making these, and I put them in my high puff. So I make this scrunchie specifically for my high puff natural hair girly warriors, but as you can see, it fits this hairstyle. Yeah, and we got some. So let's do a tutorial for it. Now all you need is yarn. Obviously I'm using 2 colors today. Get your crochet hook that matches your yarn. You need 2 stitch markers and a darning needle. Let's get to it. Now make you a slip knot. I'm going to be giving alternatives on other ways that you can design this to suit your needs, so just bear with me as I go. Now chain 80. Now you can do 100, but it just depends on how long you want it to wrap around, or if you intend it to have like a tassel at the bottom, how long you want the tassel to be, you make it longer. But the default that I have for this is 80 chains, so go ahead and chain 80. Don't look at me, go ahead and chain. So this is what 80 chains look like for me. Now this is another alternative. You can do either a slip stitch down or a single crochet down, just to make sure that the line is thicker if you want it to be thicker. But I'm a bit lazy today, so I'm not going to do all of that. I am just going to chain 1 and I'm going to end it here. I think I forgot to mention that you needed a pair of scissors to cut your yarn. If you want to use your teeth or your hands and rip it apart, that's all on you. So this is what our chain should look like. So I just want you to measure if it's for yourself. Now my default style, obviously like I said, you can customize it. My default is to leave 25 chains at the end, 25 chains on the other end. That's 50. Then you're going to work on the 30 in the middle. So get your 2 stitch markers and put it on the 25th from here to here, on the 25th on this other side from here to here, and leave 30 chains in the middle. I can't speak English. Now obviously you can do this design with a single color. You don't have to make it multiple colors or something like that. You can do it black, you can do it just this pink. So you're just going to go into the 26th chain, put your hook in there, and then you're going to secure your yarn to that chain with a slip stitch. Just chain 1 like that. That's going to secure it, and then you're going to chain 3, and then into every stitch, each of the 30 stitches, you are going to put 3 double crochet. So that chain 3 at the start is going to count as a stitch. So you're going to put 3 double crochet in that stitch, just like that. 3 double crochet in the next stitch. I'm going to put another 3 double crochet. Now I'm just carrying this yarn, so I don't have to use a darning needle in the end, but you can leave it hanging. So this is just going to cause that flare, and honestly using like a second color defines the flare even more, even better. So just like that, 3 double crochets into every stitch. So 3 double crochets till you get to the end, just like that. It's just going to keep building up. So I'm going to see you when I'm on the 30th stitch. Where is the hair here? Goodness. And we're finally on the last stitch, the 4 stitch marker. That is 2, and this is 3. Oops. There we go. This is what you should have. Honestly, just like this, it is nice and cute. I'm not normally one for like pinky stuff or colorful stuff like this one, but this is looking cute. So let me just take this one off my hair for a bit. There we go. And I'm just going to pull that up and put this on my hair. I think this is going to be a good contrast. So you're going to hold it up like this, the way you put it on. You just hold it up like this. Make sure that the line part is facing you. Then you just wrap it. You see, that is looking oh! That's looking nice. Right, so I did promise I was going to do it 2 colors. Now from here, you can start on the second color. This is going to be like a 1 row type of the scrunchie, like very small, not too noticeable. But if you want it to be a bit thicker, you can go for 2 rows. And for the second row, you can do like 2 double crochets into every stitch instead of 3. You can control the way you want the ruffles to be. If you don't want 3 double crochets at the start of the ruffle, that will make the ruffle to be too full. You can do 2 double crochet into every stitch instead of 3 from the first row. Like, just do the ruffles anyhow that you want. So if I were to do this again, if I wanted to do like the second row in the same color before I use the light pink for the 3rd row, which is going to be the border, I would do 2 double crochets in every stitch. But I do want to end here. I want it like very small, not too noticeable kind of thing. So I am just going to scissors, snip that off, and I'm going to grab my second color, and I'm just going to attach it, and I am going to show you guys how to do the border. Like the at this point you can do fur on your border instead of another color, okay? Or you can use the same color. Honestly, the possibilities are endless. You can use fur on your border. So I'm just going to attach the second color. Oh my god, this is very pink. It is very not me, very pink. So I'm going to slip stitch, and I'm going to turn my work, and I'm going to be carrying the yarn as I go. Why do I keep losing stuff? Go away, everything is tangling. My goodness, this is very pink. It's a tad bit nauseating, but it's cute. And I don't do cute stuff. I don't do cute and colorful stuff, but I'm trying now. Like I said, you can do fur, you can do... So the pattern for this border is very simple. It's a slip stitch, chain 1, slip stitch into that same stitch, chain 1, and into the next stitch, another slip stitch, chain 1, slip stitch into that same stitch, chain 1 into the next stitch, slip stitch, chain 1 into that same stitch, slip stitch, chain 1 into the next one, slip stitch, chain 1 into the next stitch, into that same stitch, slip stitch. So you're putting 2, it's a slip stitch, chain 1, slip stitch, all in the same stitch. Then to move to the next stitch you have to chain 1. Okay, that is the pattern for this border. So it gives it almost like a braided type of look. I don't know how to explain it. Let me show you. It feels like it's braided in a way. Do you see that? It looks braided. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, that's what gives it this type of border like this. You can do whatever border that you want. So I'm going to do that until I get to the end. I was literally racing against the sun because I'm losing daylight fast. I'm really losing daylight, but I'm the last one. Come on. I said I'm losing daylight. Now you want to stop me in every which way. Just look at that. Okay, I'm just going to tuck in. I don't know why I asked you guys to get a darning needle if I'm not using it. I'm just using my crochet hook to hide all the whatever yarn is left. Now tuck in my yarn, and then I'm gonna slip it off and take off the stitch markers. Now I was thinking of adding a heart to the end of the thingies for its own tassel, but I felt like that was even too much for me. That would be a lot of pink and a lot of cuteness. That is seeming like a lot. Okay, it's seeming like a lot. But this is how, oh my goodness, this is just too cute. This is what it's looking like. Can you adjust yourself, please? We're about to show everyone. You can cut off, you can make sure this is tight then, you know, or, you know, cut off this. Or I usually leave this in if I want to add a tassel to it. You can add a heart to the bottom, like I said. You can add a flower to the bottom, you know, if you want yours to be a tassel. But like I said, I'm racing against sunlight and I don't have time to make a tassel. But this is it. Can you go on straight, please? This is literally just too cute for me. This is too cute for me, honestly. Okay, so I'm just crossing it at the back, then I'll cross it at the front again. Just because I don't have a tassel, then I'm just going to tuck it in at the back. And there we go. Look at that. You don't need no elastic. Don't say you don't have an elastic around you to make a scrunchie. This is a no elastic scrunchie. See that? Do you see every angle? Are you taking pictures? Are you taking every angle? Yeah, so that's it for it. Very easy, very simple. No scrunchies needed. I hope that was a quick, nice tutorial. I don't know how long that took, but it takes less than 30 minutes, I believe. It takes less than 30 minutes. Let me see what time I started this video. I started this video at 16:50, like 4:50. It is now 5:21. Obviously, I was trying to record and take pictures as I was doing it, so it will probably take even less time. Like I said, you can make it to be fuller, you know? Like this black one, this is a plain black one and it's full because it has 2 rows. You can do it like this purple one. It is full as well and has 2 rows, you know? Or the multicolor one. These are the full ones. Like I said, you can add fur at the border if you want. You can add beads to it. My goodness, the possibilities are endless. You can add beads at the end of the tassel. Please, can someone make one of these? Like brown and yellow, like a sunflower-ish type of look. Then add a sunflower tassel at the bottom. Please. I feel like that would be too cute. This is so nice. Alright, so that's it for this tutorial. I hope I'll see you in the next one. Bye!